So, welcome back. Here we are again. So, if you remember, we did lots of exploring. Oh, there's a fellow over there. We did lots of exploring of the town. We haven't been up above us, which is maybe where I want to go before I start entering destitute caves. Or do we just go for it? Do we just go for it and enter a cave? Sod it. Let's go a little way in. Have we got something a little bit more versatile? Let's go with a little revolver. And it says potentially there's an outlaw in here with us. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Gun oil. Awesome. Should I be using my torch? Which was... Alright. There's my torch. Beautiful. So there's a little hole, which I'm dead body? No, it's one of ours. Cool. I'm guessing there's going to be a way to climb out or up the ramp. I'm guessing they're going to want me to... Do I have to climb up over? I do. Fabulous. Climb through a little hole. I'm gonna turn the torch off and return to my revolver because I can see plenty fine at the minute. This is not in need of oh, is this gonna be a dead end? I thought this was a way into the mansion, or not the mansion, the place above. It turns out I'm simply taking a little detour now. Dead body, always good. Slattendale radio tower key card. Well, of course I'm gonna have that, and some rifle ammo, but no rifle. But nevertheless, worth a little exploration, I suppose. There is literally nothing else. I thought this was going to be a big, massive foray into a cave system or something. Nope. Completely wrong. It's not a dungeon. Looks like we're going to have to make our way down. Okay. Hopefully I can climb my way up here. Nope. Nope, I definitely can't. That up there. Yes. But I'm more than likely to get spotted. But we're going to take the risk. Because, to be quite honest, getting spotted is not the worst thing in this game, it would appear. I don't get a lot of flack. Oh. Gunpowder? Lovely. Camping tent? No. Can I get in said camping tent? Is there anything to look at? Apparently not. Okay, I don't know. We know there's a door up there. That was the door I looked at from the original video. Now I'm now wondering whether that actually leads anywhere or whether we have to go into this complex first. I want to see what... Have I been in there? I think I've been in here. I think I've seen all of this. Pretty sure we did quite a comprehensive look around the train yard. Around everything here. Yeah, we did. We did. We almost certainly did. So, let's hightail it back across this little stream. Now the weird thing is, from my vantage point down in the quarry earlier, we did see a gentleman walking around here. I was down there, obviously. But, he seems to have disappeared. No, he doesn't. There he is, and he's completely blind to me. Cool. Let's see what we can do in way of sneaky, maybe. Check. must have been in here. Yeah, I've done all this. I have done all this. It's a good use of a bus. Trespassing. You're in a trespass area. If you caught enemies will be aggressive and territorial. Fair enough. I get that. Can I get up in certain sections of the bus? That would be good. Honestly, I could just walk through the front door. Knowing they're going to be a little bit territorial. Well, they've had a few visitors before. Outlaw camp. Mm-hmm. Well, I say, let's do this. Now, does this grass hides me. Fabulous. It's going to get me up to the car. Now, I'll have a little swig of drink. Cheers, my dears. He's no longer looking. Let's see if I can... Oh, there's a gentleman there, but if we go hiding in the bush... There appears to be no one in here. Let's rifle through their stuff. Because that's what you do when you... Wow, this is actually some people's beds and stuff. Rifle ammo. Mine now. Pictures of loved ones. Generator. I'm guessing that... The sound isn't really doing a lot to tell me where they're coming from, so I can only assume... I think it's coming from this side. I think if he enters, he's going to be entering... I think he's out there. Shame I can't put on a disguise. A little outlaw vest. There he is over there. Pinned up against the wall. I have a feeling I'm just going to get absolutely... If they find me, there's going to be very little conversation about finding me. These are all slates. Nothing in any of those. There's a tripwire there. I found one. I found one and I didn't activate it. Yet. It's all slate. Fabulous. Right. Let's not activate it. Should be alright behind this wall. Keep out, no army. Know how far I can get over here. They really don't do the whole trespasser thing, do they? I mean, you are literally outlaws. This isn't strictly speaking yours, but they've used another double-decker bus as an entrance, so maybe I'm... No, I'm definitely trespassing. Is there anything in that bus I want? There's a bottle. I'm gonna go and have a look. A sofa. No. Someone has a bad smoking habit. Alright. Well, that's a person. I thought that was a willy. Okay. I have a feeling I have to confront these gentlemen at some point.
Let's just calm down, right? No need for bloodshed, is there? Did they go?
Shh. I'm a bush. Am I hidden? Probably not. Oh, look at me. I'm like an assassin. I'm stealthy as a stealthy thing. I was going to swear, but I want to keep this PG. Right. Circumnavigated their perimeter patrol. Let's have a look. God almighty, there's virtually nothing.
We need to take more stuff. Living hand to mouth like this is right bad.
Right bad, aye. Hand to mouth, right bad. Yes, Gary. Yes, it is. No, it's oh, that's the wrong. There's got to be something. I can't be sneaking around this camp for what is essentially bugger all. Surely there's something. Shotgun ammo. Surely there's something worth taking here, or worth the trouble of exploring. Right, we'll go up that way in a minute. Again, disused tank. We do get to go up the side of the cliff, which might be... Excuse me, dear listener. Might be something worth doing in a bit. I apologise. Hello, there's a tripwire there. Now, does that mean there's something of mild use in there to me? There is. How am I going to get it without... Like, I have no skills to disarm a tripwire at the minute. Let's not get caught with my pants down looking at this. And I don't think I can... I don't think I can jump it. Can I? No. Right. Let's use... So I needed it to, Could I have climbed in? Fuck. Excuse my language. I don't know. Clearly couldn't jump it. Has it alerted said individuals to my location? Right. Any more tripwires? T. Inventory is full. Right. I'm full, but what am I full of? Allows crafting and Molotov cocktails. Can only be learned once. Can I just learn and get rid of that? Fabulous. Have some potatoes. Potatoes! Okay. I can now take the tea, which I will. Tea is nice. I already have a Molotov cocktail I don't particularly want. What on earth is that? Nothing in there. Keep seeing shadows. Shadows, I tell you. Oh, they're birds. Birds flying overhead. How terribly realistic. Right. Oh, there's a tripwire on the back door. Lucky I went through the main door then. Obviously they were expecting me to be far sneakier and not want to open said back door. Right, so this is where we would have gone. Let's go a little bit more high rise. Nothing. Nothing anywhere. Right, I'm now above the camp, or certainly these guys are down there. I'm going to assume they don't look up a lot. I could take them out with a few sniper shots, but at this point would just be completely unnecessary. They are of no threat to me whatsoever. So we've got more ramps, we've got more ladders, we've got an overturned car. We've got a bit more base to explore. Nothing that we're utilising right now. Tripwires. Rifle ammo. Lovely. Seems to be the end of our journey. Apart from if we go into their camp, which I'm gonna hazard a guess. I could do, I suppose. I could do, but let's go in a bit. There seems to be less of them further up we go. So let's have a look. All roads lead up. Now, am I going to be allowed access, or is this entrance to the interchange? Now this is... Here we go, boys and girls. The interchange. Ja, das ist gut, ja. So this has been under quarantine for quite some time, dearie. These boxes look like they're stacked for me to get on. Nope, I'm overthinking. I take it this is not a door I interact with. No.
Warning. The interchange is under quarantine. Please vacate the premises for your own safety.
Okay. So I'm guessing we don't actually go in there right now. Unless said control for the interchange is... Oh, clocking in, clocking out. Okay. Pneumatic dispatch tube. Sounds like we're going to have to find one of those.
Warning. The interchange is under quarantine.
Okay, use modified keycard. Maybe this was what it was all leading to. String. Oh, who doesn't love string?
Please vacate the premises for your own safety.
Yeah, I get it.
Access denied. Unauthorized personnel may not, under any circumstances, enter the... Access granted.
Fabulous. I have no idea what it is. I don't think this is a good idea. I honestly don't think that was a good idea. letting out whatever's in there. Ugh. Okay. One-shot shotgun. I'm trespassing again. So I wasn't previously trespassing, but now I am. What on earth? Oh, bats. Please don't hurt me. Please don't be. I don't want to have to shoot you. Ow! Someone's hurting me! Ugh. Okay. I am gonna have to take out bats when I see them. Fabulous. Why do I swing the bat so slowly? I just like a bit more sort of wild swings would be good. Ooh. Things to find. No, 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 no. Cachet of alcohol. Lovely. And a makeshift grenade. We've already found that stuff. Maybe I could punch some bats. Require site office key. Did that one require? It does. So we've got to find the site office key. If we want to go in there. Oh, no, there's those tanks, aren't there? They're just standard gas tanks, aren't they? Main facility, take off work boots. I shall not. They're very comfy. I do need to see whether there is anything of worth in here. Robotics. No power. I have a feeling that's gonna be. Oh, there's a whole. Hang on, hang on. I hear you. Punch them. I can't punch them very well. Oh, I seem to have quite the hitbox when it comes to the bat. Okay, so I came in over there, but there's a ladder down. We can't get into the site office, and none of these doors are going to have power. So I'm guessing we're not going anywhere up here. Also, I'm not getting past that. seem to have a way in. Why is it blue? Oh. Oh. Interesting. If I walk on this enough, do they give way? If I hit it. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to go under the door, aren't I? That is literally the only option I have to me. This is a tiny bit more open. We're gonna go for pistol. Oh, something in there. What was that? Scrap. There's got to be a use for scrap at some point, I am sure. No power. Again, story of the day. This is very similar to where we were at the start of the game. Electric lock. No key card. No power. And these are just connecting tunnels, obviously. That doesn't look normal. Use modified keycard again.
Access granted. Central processor.
Okay. So is this like... Is this like where we meet some horrible AI or something? Cut from the other data store. Okay. Cut off from the other data stores. The damn fool is messing around in the central processor. No word from the outside for 2 days, and then they all start acting like madmen. I don't trust him, and I don't like him. Will be cut off from the other data stores if he has his way. Maybe you'll have better luck talking him round. The only other route to those data stores is from the outside, through the quarantine doors. Who knows how many weeks they'll keep those sealed for? They'll evacuate us soon. We can't afford to let this place go to the dogs in the meantime. Okay. Comrades, this is Agravane. The convoy is gone. I watched the helicopter go down south of here. If any of you survived and reading this, there's replies. Oh, those are... Yeah, I read that one earlier. Okay. So... Yes, I would like training stimulants, please. I'd like some more string. God knows you can't have enough string. Just ask MacGyver. All tubes have access to the stored inventory. Oh, I see. It's a random storage thing. And then I can collect. So, how does that... Yeah. How does that work then? Okay. Escape to dismiss. So if I was to store breakfast tea and store breakfast tea and the second shotgun, there's no point keeping two of the same gun. Pasties are handy, Molotovs are handy, because like, that is helping me, I think. It's minuscule. Let's keep one of each. I don't know. I could be doing the wrong thing here. But that's stored now. Oh, hello. Well, that's not bizarre at all. Atomic battery. Yes, I want. I'm not going to answer the phone. It's not for me. They don't even know I'm here. High power, 9mm. Awesome. Let's take that. I definitely want that. I definitely want that. And we'll have some water. Alright, you want me to answer the telephone, don't you?
Do you require the operator?
Yes, I do. Are you the operator?
Perception is key.
I don't know what that means.
Listen to me. Listen. Everything depends upon the interchange.
The interchange.
It must live again. And then
Okay.
Oberon must die. Oberon must.
Bootstrap system terminal. Well, look. He gave me the battery.
Assessing. Data stores offline. Central processor offline. Facilities offline. Project sectors offline. Please re-establish atomic power from data stores to central processor at your earliest convenience.
Hang on a moment. I restored power to a console in the interchange which appeared to begin the activation process. However, the facility reported that the central processor and data stores are still offline. Plugging in the battery has released the locks on the data stores, and the announcement said that they require atomic power. Okay. Connecting a full quality protocol. Oberon's secret might be the end of it for this facility, but it wouldn't do to have the blood of the whole country on our hands. Without the atomic battery in each data store, the sectors of the interchange will seal themselves off. I've already tinkered with the data connections to the central processors throughout my device. They'll shut them off too. That way Oberon and Windscale plant will be locked away when no one needs to disturb them again. Place is configured for quarantine. You simply need to pull the plug. The others won't like being locked in, but protocol must be followed. Might be worth sealing yourself in just in case. I'm no further forward to having a bloody clue what we're doing here. Right, those doors are all still locked, and I'm pretty sure if I walk up to them, it's not randomly going to let me in. And that is Oberon. Whatever Oberon is down there. I'm guessing I'm not going that way yet. Unless this is now tinkered with something here and I can press or activate any of these buttons. No. So Alpha Bravo, central processor. So I'm guessing this is going to be the scale of things that I need to can't do anything there. I'm gonna need to turn all these lights green, aren't I? How I do that, not a clue. Don't think I'm going that way yet. Oh, hang on, what's that? Central processor, no power. I need more power to things. Now those are data stores, but I need a battery. Right. I need batteries. Oh! Okay, that actually legitimately caught me off guard then. I thought that was going to be like gas or something. And that was it. I was done for. Is he going to let me open that yet? Okay, so the... SMG. I would love an SMG. Tools would be handy, but clearly I'm not allowed them. So data store D. Maybe I just do this in a different order then, do I? No power. It's going to be a case of visiting and revisiting all of these locations again and again. I'm going to have to find a battery, which I don't have, to put in each of these terminals, obviously. I'm guessing then it would release certain doors. That's an electric lock. No power for that. Okay. Barred from the other side. So that's going to be all the data storage. The data bank. Very retro. Some of this is underwater. Ah yes, we did dispute whether this was a hydro electric powered. No power. Locks with no power. Okay. String. Love string. Ah, dark, dank water. There's almost certainly something living in here, isn't there? Yeah, look at that. What's that again? Way! Ah, that was a waste of a shot. Oh, a nice little, Why are there so many of you in there? And what are these little purple lights? Do I think for an instant there's going to be anything worthwhile in here? I don't know. Maybe. There's always that this is a jumpy puzzle bullshit thing, isn't it? Well, that was stupid. Which I'm now going to regret because I can't climb up on the simplest of... Why, when I'm in the thing... Wow. Okay, I can climb up there. We are not Indiana Jones by any stretch of the imagination, are we? If I can get through that... Oh no, hang on, there's a gantry way up there. Wow. Genius. Right, I could really do with you. There we go. Right. An individual, oh, please say, after that. Data store, the storeroom key. Scrap. Please don't say that's just going to be the key for you. No power, but I think what we've probably got now is a storage key we need. Battery request. 30th of August, 1957. Douglas, get a battery across to Skethermore Vehicle Depot, will you? They want to get a modified tank running, if you can believe it. I don't see why we'd need to worry about mobilizing any military here. I'll draw up a map to the personnel hats. It's a little discreet. Scribbling marks on a location in the Skethermore region. Okay, so once we... yeah. We'll find that in a bit. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, he says. I think that's going to give us access to a door we don't currently have access to. Storeroom under there. Okay. So that's that one. Is there going to be another one over here? E. It's going to be the same sort of thing, isn't it? Data store C. So where's Alpha and Bravo when they're at home? Why do we leave so many glass bottles around? What's that all about? SMG ammo. I'm glad that that's separate to the finding of stuff. Visible tripwires. Okay. Why do all the doors open in on your face? Right, so again, as predetermined, no batteries. Spare batteries at the dam. Gary denied my request, of course, but I've heard of some spare batteries over at the dam. Might be able to get our hands on. Could you pick them up for me, Douglas? You know the way. Into Casterfell Wood and head north. Okay, so there's a couple of batteries there. SMG ammo. I'd really love to find this mystery SMG. Oh, actually, while I think about it, what we should probably do is, I think, the pistol should be the equipped item. No, that's the revolver. How do I change the fact that the revolver... Buttons are difficult. Assign to short... Oh. Number... There we go. Cool. Okay, so... Oh. That one. That is rusty as hell. I'm not even sure that's going to fire if I need it to on any given thing. There's no releasing that. There's no getting further into this data store. And there's no puzzle to solve as such in this one. Clearly not getting further down the stairs without the power supply in the first place. In this particular storeroom, which is fine. That's fine. If they were all identical mirror rooms, it would be pretty dull. So, the weird thing is, we found C and D. Did I miss something? Data storage Alpha and Bravo are down this way as well, so I must have missed a door. It did it to me again. It did it to me again. So Alpha and Bravo. Is that going to be Alpha's that way? But that is damaged. So I need all the security locks to go at once, don't I? To get through to those two. I've opened the door on the original two. That's cool. Okay, so I can see how this pans out now. Now you're going to do that damn thing again. I'm not even going to get triggered by it this time. How's it got power for all of that? We're going to slide. No, cha-cha slide. So, evidently, we need... Has this opened up anything further along? Now, the bats will be coming in a minute, won't they? Robotics. We need... two. This hasn't opened up anything for us. Did I search you? No. Strange noises from below. Who's made it into here? Loads of them.
Hey, let's just calm down, eh?
Stick with the pistol. Oh, crap. How many are we talking? 1, 2. Oh, there are multiple.
Don't you go.
Ah, shit. Okay, we've been spotted.
What was that?
Bastard!
I just clocked you in the face.
I hear you. Come out where
Good.
I can see you.
I'd rather not.
No, they killed him! I won't let you get away. That's right. Get.
Hang on. We'll be fine.
Somebody do something!
Oh no. Deadly assassin. That all of you? All done bar the shouting with nothing but a rusty old 1911. Lee number 4. Rifle ammo. Lovely. Broken glass. Excuse me, that was a terrible burp. Right, did I clock? I thought I... Where was I? Took the first one out over here. That was her, was it? I'm sure it was her, yeah. And then more came around the corner. An axe. That's probably better than a cricket bat. I think I will... High damage, average attack speed. Low damage, high accuracy, single shot, bolt action sniper. High damage, low rate of fire. I don't know which one's more powerful. I'm going to... Not that. I want the axe. What else did I search in her body? His body. Its body. Cloth will have Gun oil we'll have. Don't want anything more from that one. Wicked. 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 Jungle is massive. Mark II revolver rusty. Now I should be able to take that because I've got one already. A nail bomb. Interesting. Hunting shotgun. Again. So what have we got here? Leamington 12 gauge rusty. I'll put another one away in the inventory. And I think that's how we craft. At this stage, I'm not overly obsessed. That hunting shotgun could be handy. But I am rather full on the old inventory. I should have been using that. Should have been using the thingy more. The storage space. Right. Okay, cool. Now you did stop me looking at this guy's body. Too much cloth. Can take the iodine now. Right. New lead found. Strange noises from below. The site manager wants me to keep a log while he's gone to check the construction site. It's so quiet and we're trapped just the same as we were yesterday. There was the day the power went out and the quarantine cuts off from the others and then nothing. How long has it been? Months? Strange noises again from below. The site is blocked off from up here, so boss had to go through the robotics lab. So that's how we're going to get down there in a bit. I know he's not coming back. He took the site office key. Awesome. I'm so hungry. Built all this for scientists. For what? Right, so we know Matey Boy's down in the robotics lab. We know he's got the key with him for the office. It's all coming together beautifully. But for now, maybe we exit and go back into the light. Now, nothing we got down there should have affected anything up here, should it? There was no keycard entry or anything like that that we now have access to. We do have access to store stuff, so maybe that's what we do. Maybe I store one of the revolvers. Store the potatoes. I'll go back and get that nifty shotgun. Power's on up here, but we can't alter anything. That was how we opened the door in the first place. Right, I think what we'll do for today is I will run back so I don't forget it. We'll run back, we'll grab Matey Boy's interesting hunting shotgun. I quite fancy having. And then we shall call it quits for the day. I think we've done a fair amount of exploring. We'll go back outside into the daylight. I don't know whether I've got to follow some of these leads a bit more. But maybe in the next episode we're going to have to follow the leads and start finding pathways into other areas. I've got to go through a forest to get some batteries. Once I've got batteries, I can open up doors. I can start this whole process. This interchange is going to have to be where we keep coming back to. Which kind of makes me think maybe I should just take out the camp. Euthanize the entire camp. And then I've got access to it all the time. Rather than trying to sneak in here all the time. Not that sneaking up this left-hand side would be particularly difficult. From the sort of train yard area. I think it was more difficult to come through the buses. I think we've already done the difficult part. They are quite entrenched in there. But there may be something in that building. Oh, bugger off. You can't even see me from up here. Talking drivel. Right.
Did they go?
I think what we're going to have to do is leave this area entirely. Go right back to the start. And there was towers and stuff all the way over here. Control towers where we first came down. And that's where we're going to have to make our way back and start unraveling some more of this story. But that's going to be for another episode. Thank you very much for joining me yet again. And I shall see you in the next one.